Hi, we're Richard and Jackie from Early Retirement Wanderlust, and we are currently on a 7-week backpacking trip around Thailand.
And tonight we have stayed at the Eco Hostel just outside of Old Town Phuket. When we were planning our backpacking trip around Thailand, we used a lot of YouTube videos as a reference to look up what the different hotels and hostels are like. So this is our review of the Eco Hostel in Old Town Phuket.
So as Jackie said, we are currently staying in the Eco Hostel in Phuket. It is situated about a 10-minute walk outside Old Town Phuket, and it is probably about a 30-minute walk from the ferry pier, although if you are sensible, unlike us, you would get a taxi, which is about 200 baht for the taxi.
We found the hostel through booking.com, which is how we've booked most of our accommodations on our travels. We have paid 2,400 baht, which is about £60 in English money, and it has been an absolute gem.
Just one thing to note on booking.com, when you are looking for probably the more budget accommodation, they do prefer you to pay in cash. So we didn't have an option to pay by card or to pay online. We just had to come up with the cash when we actually booked in.
It's a really small hostel. It's based on 4 floors, but it's really narrow. There are a couple of dormitory style accommodations, but we're in an actual triple room, which has got a double bed, a single bed, and facilities to ourselves.
The whole hostel is designed absolutely around an eco theme, and it's beautiful. The vast majority of the furniture, the fixtures and the fittings are upcycled, and whenever you look at something you think, that's really clever design, or that's really good use of the materials that they've had. It's a beautifully designed hostel.
It was really easy to book in. The receptionist is absolutely fantastic. She speaks really good English and she's really, really helpful. So she's given us lots of advice on places to go in downtown and Old Town Phuket. She's told us how to get the buses when we move on. It's just got a really nice atmosphere to it, and it's been a really easy place to stay.
Because it is such a small place, it doesn't have a lift, and our accommodation is on the 4th floor, so it's a bit of a trek up. But the advantage is that we've got a balcony that overlooks the bustling streets of Phuket, and that's actually really nice. It does quieten down on a night, but you know, there is the natural hum of traffic that you would expect of staying in a city.
And we think for £30 a night is an absolute bargain. We have, as we said, got a double room to ourselves with our own private ensuite facilities. It has got everything that you would expect in a standard hotel room, even though it is a hostel. It has got a fridge so we can keep our drinks nice and cool. It's got a kettle. Interestingly, no cups to go with the kettle to make tea and coffee, but we're assuming it's, if you are living hostel life, you could maybe make with pot noodles and things, so you've got access to hot water.
It's spotlessly clean, it's got a TV for entertainment, and more importantly, it's got an amazing ensuite, and I can hardly wait to introduce you to Rate My Shower. Welcome to the Eco Hostel in Phuket. You will firstly see a very spacious bathroom with lots of mirrors, very hard to hide the cameraman. Modern bathroom furniture combined with cleverly upcycled materials. Lots of complimentary wash products available in an eco-friendly dispenser. Rather disturbingly, this is a semi-transparent wall to the corridor outside. Very avant-garde, a traditional Thai bum gun to look after the city sewage system. A shower cubicle made out of upcycled patio doors. At last, a hook on Rate My Shower, and what a hook, possibly the world's greatest hook. A traditional Thai shower heat arrangement with more shower products. A wonderfully powerful shower head. Lots of mirrors which can get quite confusing. Finally, a recycled glass door finishes a very eco Rate My Shower. Overall, very impressive scores for such budget accommodation. Strengths of space, cleanliness and hot water. Areas to improve, our care products and shelving space. A very impressive overall score of 45 out of 50 for the Eco Hostel in Phuket.
It is just a nice clean room. It's got plenty of plugs. It's got lots of hangers to hang stuff up. There isn't any storage space apart from that, but there are some shelves to put your bags on just to keep them off the floor.
And how could we forget the all-important air conditioning unit, which is really well controlled. It will chill the room down really, really quickly. But likewise, we can leave it ticking over. We've left it ticking over at about 25 degrees overnight, and that's enabled us to have a lovely night's sleep without freezing to death, which is sometimes a bit of a problem with aircon units.
So as we said, in terms of location, it's based just outside of Old Town Phuket, and Old Town Phuket is absolutely wonderful. It's got lots of wonderful ornate colonial style buildings that are all brightly coloured, and there is just the most wonderful atmosphere down there.
It's a very Instagrammable location, and it is amazing for just people watching doing Instagram, because it's a beautiful location.
The hostel didn't come on a bed and breakfast basis, which is probably one of the first places we've stayed where we don't get breakfast, but that wasn't a problem. We just went down into the old town. There are lots of really nice coffee cafes that do pastries, and there seems to be a real culture of their drip coffees, and we've tried a few different ones. They are sublime.
And in terms of eating and drinking, there is something for everyone. So on the main route into Old Town, there are lots of local restaurants that you could choose to eat at. And then as you get closer into Old Town, as Jackie said, it becomes a little bit more sort of polished and a little bit more perhaps bohemian in style and Western in style. And there is something for everyone in Old Town Phuket.
A couple of other things to note. There is a 7-Eleven that's probably only 2 minutes walk down the road where you can get cold drinks, and if you're wanting a cheaper lunch of cheese toasties, always handy. And there is a little supermarket opposite as well, which we've not actually been in yet.
And one really important final thing to note is that the Eco Hotel comes with its own custodial cat. He is affectionately referred to by everyone in the hostel as Fat Cat, which I think is a little bit derogatory. He's just a little bit rotund. He doesn't go out, and he's there every time you come back to the hostel, sat like a little prince on his throne, waiting to welcome you back. And, you know, we're cat people, so we just love all of that.
So to sum it up, the Eco Hostel just outside of Old Town Phuket, it was about £30 a night, an absolute bargain. We've really enjoyed our stay here, and we would definitely come again.
So that's it from us. We will see you next time. See you later. Bye.
Bye.